any longer. They're gonna try to turn you to a boy, and you was the Lord made you how you are. These motherfuckers out here right now, they raising their kids. He could do what he want. He could be a girl if he wanted. That's psychological warfare. So there's so much going on. Man, I'm sick of this place. Salaki Yabashim. Alright, let me see. I got a couple versions. Let me see what's going on. I had a couple versions. Alright, hope this is loud and clear. Okay, this is Hebrews. Let me see if I want to read this one. Yeah, okay. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 14. For we are made partakers of Hamashiach Yahushua, and we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end. And that's what we want. We want to stay to the end. We want to be in this to the end. We want to hold this down. That's right. We want to hold this down, man. I mean, it's so beautiful that where we at right now. How did we get here? Because we heard what was good. And listening to the apostles of Great Millstone was beautifully, it was delicious, it was what it was, and then when you start looking up, that's when the Lord started dealing with you. He started opening the doors to you. You know, he tell you how to fast. You start, yeah. Listen, prior to 2007, I didn't ever read the book. All right. So when I'm going through these books, I got 3 different books. I invested into it. You know. I bought the my last book I just bought. I bought the Apocrypha in it, and you know, and that's how you know it's real because it was expensive. First book I got wasn't the one of the brothers told me, said, oh no, that's not. You need a King James Bible. So I got a King James Bible. I bought that one. Then I bought another one. Then I bought the one I got right now, which is beautiful. All right. Let me see. I'll just, you know, to the end. We gotta go to the end with this. Yeah. Hebrews. Let me see if I want to read this one. Hebrews. Oh, here goes example. Yahushua, the ultimate example, right? He said, Hebrews chapter 4, verse 14. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is that's passed into heaven, Yahushua, the son of Yahweh, let us hold fast our profession. That's right. Let's hold fast until you get back. And he said, when you come back, you're gonna be like a thief. He's shifting he's shifting the shit. Shifter. He's shaking it up, baby. Who? It's up in the air. Boom, 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 back, boom, back, back, back. Everything. Hope it. What? Nothing offends you. Hoping that everything that goes smooth during the shifting. That when you bounce, is a pillow there, is a pillow there, is a pillow there, is soft in this, you know, and nothing offends you until you land. You're gonna lose shit in this game here. In this game, it ain't about gaining. You're gonna gain the kingdom, but in this shifting, all these shifting stages, you're gonna lose. You come in with brothers, you ain't gonna end up on the other side with brothers. It's gonna be a whole other batch of brothers or batch of what you're gonna end up having more you know feelings for new brothers coming in. You're gonna want that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. So your profession is to do the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know. Oh, look at the next verse. It says right here. It said Yahweh Shah went through the two. For we have verse 15, Hebrews chapter. This is dope, man. Chapter 4, verse 15. For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched, with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all point tempted like as we are, yet without sin. That's Yahweh Shah. He's the mediator. He's the reason why we are back with Yahweh. He did it. He's the first. He's the prime example, and we know how to follow the suit. Wow, that was dope. Oh, let's read the last verse. Verse 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto that throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need. We need Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah. Oh Lord. That's why you better do what you gotta do. Follow suit, Yahweh Shah, because those men, Great Millstone, Apostles of Great Millstone, they've been set up righteously to they prime examples. They examples. What you gonna do? You think you're gonna change the game because you don't like what's being said to you? Shift. You don't like the orders that's coming down? Shift. No, just shut the fuck up and deal with it. That's the best way to get out of it. That's the best thing to get out of it is just listening. Salakia. Oh man, that was the spirit. I just pulled out verses. Is how but that was beautiful. So we got I got one more. Yeah, I got Salaki. I know this video went kind of long, but Salaki, I can't. It's the spirit. Spirit, I got some more shot. All right. All right, Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. Let me see what it was. Yeah, I'll get that one. Let me see whatever happens to the spirit that we rock with it. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. Woo-hoo-hoo! For he is faithful that promise. He is faithful. Yahweh Shah is faithful. He said he's gonna give it to us, and he's just gonna test. We gotta pass the test to get it. So you're gonna lose shit. This man, I know for a fact. I lost. Coming in this thing, it was. I'm not with who I started with. I'm not with who I started with, and that and even in this truth, when how you say, because I was seeking the prophets, which is Great Millstone. I remember because they wasn't on 34th Street one weekend, and I walked and walked and walked and walked. Look, I went all the way down to World Trade Center, walked all around, and I couldn't find them. And then when I did, the individual I did find, the Lord. That's how the Lord said, "Okay, show me what you got." That's when He told me. He said, "Show me what you got." Well, you want in? Yeah, show me what you got right here. And that's when that happened. That was that's when, because like I said, the brothers, it was a lot of brothers in the camp. There's a lot of individuals that was in the camp that was brothers. They're not brothers. I mean, they're not in the camp no more. That shifting is always shifting. It's always tests. Oh man, I think that was it. Let me see. I think I got one more. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see what this says right here. This is not what was planned but it's the spirit. All right, it was the spirit, and like I said, I don't know what the next shift. I don't know if I'm the logo. I've been testing it. I about the Zod for getting me back with the main camp, and just through the spirit, because I remember one individual I saw, and I would see him, I'm like, And I would hear in my mind, you forget what I want you to do. You didn't forget what I want you to do. Remember I told you to do this? Look, and the person I would see, and I'd be like, oh, damn, the Lord's telling me something. And then finally I went to the person, I said this, said that to him, and he said, yeah. And I said, oh, man. And then it was clarified. I said, oh, no, that's what I want you to do. Got it. Now go do it. And that next weekend, I was back down on 34th Street. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I was just like trying to get my, my little, I was homeless. I was just trying to get back in the groove of things, So the Lord said, all right, I gave you what you want. I gave you a place. Now go do my work. And I remember the apostle, Apostle Tahar asked me, said, where you been at? I said, I got me a new place upstate. He said, okay, that was it. Oh, man. Because, you can hear when the Lord is speaking, and he speaks through men. All right, Salaki. Let me see if I think I have one more verse. All right, go in with this one. This kind of went kind of long, Salaki. All right. Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. Alright. The verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my work unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of the potter shall they be broken, as the shaft, even as I received of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. The Lord's gonna give us everything, man. We're gonna be royalty. And he that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. And the churches is right now. Great Millstone is the head church, and they branched out, and it's in state to state, global. And it's happening. So if they're not following suit, they're going to get shifted. That's why a lot of things is happening. Have you watched the shift? You see the shift working, right? And then it is violent. And just coming shaking. So, I hope that was edifying, and just through the Spirit, it was just the Spirit, and how it went up is how it landed. And right now, that was the end. And then all prayers and honor and glory go to Yahweh Shem Shah, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.